For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
Yo, what's good everybody? This is Sabro Finding 4, Game 1 with Chandelure VMAX Vileplume. Chandelure, however we're gonna call it. It doesn't have a fancy name like Gengar Mimikyu GX Vileplume, but it is gonna be the natural evolution of the Gengar deck. Gengar's HP is kind of too low at this point. I mean, you could still definitely use it, but I'd rather use Chandelure VMAX. I wish we got this sort of poltergeist effect, unlike a V-Star or something. So I'd use a Pokemon that gives 2 prizes, and I got a V-Star power can utilize, just like Gengar, sort of. Now we get a very horrendous start, and this is why. I mean, I guess I had to make some changes. We had to open with Dedenne GX and Tapu Lele as our only basic Pokemon, so whoever I opened up with is already a fuck up. I decided to go with Dedenne since playing Tapu Lele down mean I can use a different supporter, because none of these supporters are really going to aid me right now. I had to take out the Kindler and sort of change up the deck as I showed it to you guys in the deck profile. But it is definitely a huge benefit, like being able to play second. If you use Tapu Lele GX and you can grab something like Brigitte, it gives you a guarantee of Pokemon, and it's gonna turn your ends to be more effective. Like if you play a bunch of cards and play a few Pokemon down, you're not drawing the stuff that you want to have down in the first place, and then draw the extra cards you need to evolve your guys. Now, my opponent is doing much better than me, at a much better start. Darkness Turbo deck, looks like it's Greninja Zoroark as opposed to Darkrai V-Star, but he does have the Galarian Moltres V for that Turbo Darkness Energy support. Just too great. Like, it boggles my mind how Darkrai V-Star isn't dominating the standard format. I mean, maybe it is and I don't know it, because I've been trying to trade for Darkrai V-Stars and nobody's trading them away. Like, I don't know how many packs you need to trade for them. How many packs people would want to give those away. Like, I can get all the other useless ass V-Stars for 1 or 2 packs. Can't get Darkrai though. I don't know why. I really wanted to build the deck, I still do. Anyway, we're gonna use Skyla and get the Nest Ball so I can get the Oddish down. Not very effective, but I guess Skyla can be a sort of Pokemon fetcher too. It can turn to a Pokemon fetcher, because we can just grab like an item Pokemon fetcher like the Nest Ball. And I did top deck the Chandelure, so I'm good with that. Attach the energy. Not the greatest of starts, but it's something. I can evolve into the VMAX next turn too. And I guess we'll go from there. How N is going to serve me, whatever the hell I get next. So I hope he doesn't pull or do anything really nasty. But it looks like he might via Seeker, Guzma, and yes. My fears became true. Just no mercy. This is how it is. If you can't do an optimal setup and your opponent does a triple setup, you're already halfway fucked and you're gonna lose. That's just how it is. It's really aggressive, it's really nasty. I wish it wasn't the case. I mean, once upon a time it was only a few decks that could pull shit like this off. Now it just seems like so many decks can pull this off because of all the draw engines like the DNA, Crobat together, all the other shit. Now, amazingly enough though, I don't know, like he made a mistake, he didn't realize he retreated first, I don't know what the fuck. He Guzma'd, but he retreated first and then he Guzma'd, so then obviously he can't retreat again. So the Mew got stuck and he couldn't get the attack off, so he completely wasted that turn. He could have gotten a big attack. I mean, even if he didn't pull, just getting a KO on the Dedenne GX would have been 2 prizes already. That didn't happen. So now what we're going to do, we're going to use computer search and grab a... what should I grab? I guess, yeah, Professor's Research is the best thing to grab at this point. Go for Rare Candy, go for Vileplume. I would prefer not to evolve into Vileplume without a Float Stone, but if we have the opportunity to do so, then we gotta go for it. You can't just give your opponent any edge. You gotta get the item lock as quickly as possible, because it's only when you get it quick that is at its most effectiveness. I mean, it's gonna be good either way, but when your opponent realizes what you're trying to do, they'll do their best to use their item cards, dump their item cards, play their VS Seekers, so that they at least use them and get supporters. So you gotta bring it out as quickly as possible, and I would imagine it is gonna hurt him very much. Turbo Darkness decks would use a lot of items, I imagine. Well, I know, I use them myself. They sort of do. So hopefully he struggles. Now, his sort of mistake, I guess, wasn't completely... It was bad, but it also put him in a position where I had to use my big VMAX to get just one prize on the little Mew, just do overkill damage, and now he's gonna get the first big hit on my VMAX. So, best case scenario, we'll get one more KO with Chandelure. So Dark Pulse just barely survived with 20 HP. That fucking choice belt putting in some work too. I'm gonna go for Oak because, I mean, I guess I could have ended, but he's got 4 cards. Everything is stuck. So I think I don't want to help him out. I'm just gonna do big damage and I guess put the energy on Volcanion. It's all we could do. I could have ended, but I know for a fact all of those cards are trainers, and there it is, 4 of them, 280, get the job done. Greninja Zoroark doesn't have a lot of HP. Once again, one of those tag team GXs, 250, just 10 more compared to Gengar. And these days, that's not really enough if you're gonna give away 3 prizes. It's too risky. I mean, straight the hell up, the V-Stars with 250 and 260 HP are some of the weaker ones because it's just more likely for them to die compared to, you know, Charizard and Arceus and Palkia, even Darkrai. You gotta have at least 270, I would say. That sort of standard, that sort of league. So he's gonna go for Fury Swipes, and yeah, he did get the 2 hits. Desperate stuff, but I guess, yeah, just killing the VMAX with a regular Pokemon. Trying to conserve the big attacker, I guess Moltres. I mean, what I'm gonna do now... man, if we use Oak, gotta dump everybody. What could I do though? I gotta go for it. And I didn't even bother attaching an energy because I want to build up Chandelure. I want to get the manual attachment and get an energy from the deck. So get rid of his Stadium, Skyfield. It didn't really utilize anyway, but make sure he can't. Flare Starter, gonna put our energy on Chandelure, and I mean, yeah, I guess I could have attacked, but I mean, Sneasel does have 60 HP, so it would have been pointless. Volcanion wasn't even going to get the KO. I mean, if he has that guy, then he more than likely has Weavile GX2 to move the darkness energies around. So, typical, you know, sort of darkness deck. I understand it. It's nothing that's unheard of or weird about it. Now he's going to promote Galarian Moltres and just, I guess, try to go for pressure. Weavile GX is out so he can move the energies. The most important thing is being able to get the other VMAX out and just keep attacking with Chandelure. I think even the regular V should be getting a KO right now. All of those trainers and all of those cards in hand, they gotta be stuck trainers if he's not doing anything with them, more than likely. So I'm gonna attack next turn. Well, I'm gonna try and dig out the VMAX first. But the self-damage on Moltres is also going to play a part, soften it itself even more. Get another V, okay, we're going to play that down. And Oak, give me what I need. And I do, yes, that's excellent. I want to feel safe too with the 320 HP, just 200 on the regular V is risky as hell at this point. And look at all those stuck items, man, 560 damage. Get the KO, and it is our victory. So very good from that horrendous start. got a pretty good GG against Darkness Turbo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What